Welcome to another edition of The Local Show here on GrassRoots Community Network. I'm Erik Skarvan, your host. Guys, thank you for joining us this week as we work our way into midsummer. I'm so excited to bring back a friend. She is the co-founder of Haiti Children, and one of her best friends, Strogue, is in the house.
Yay.
Welcome back, Susie Krabacher. And Strogue, the man, the myth, the legend himself, going collarless. He's like a free mountain dog
We
today.
let them go free, you know, that they're not sissies. He chases elk.
Strogue's out there getting on with the wild game
Yes.
where you guys live in
Yes.
Woody Creek, in the Woody Creek area.
Yep.
Which we were talking a little bit before the show. It's such a great place.
Oh, I love
and
it.
more and more of my friends are living down there, which is only like 7 miles.
And it's
from
okay.
town.
It's like, okay, come. We welcome you. I understand it's different now living in Aspen, so we're like, come to Woody Creek.
Get a little getaway. And it's perfect because it's a short drive, but
Yeah.
you're kind of in rural.
It's
beautiful, and you guys are near the river.
We are, and we're near Woody Creek Tavern, so
well,
it's like every day, you know, you stop by, and it's like everybody knows your name.
Just like your cheers.
Yes.
Which is so fun. I love the tavern. So have they remodeled the inside? I heard they did a little changing with the new ownership.
But I got to tell you, the menu is, I love Woody Creek, always. But the menu is phenomenal. They have oysters.
Oh my gosh.
Near my house, I can now get oysters.
Is it still affordable? Or pretty affordable?
It's pretty affordable,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
Okay.
Because the food is just, everything is made to order.
Okay.
And it's an open kitchen, which is new, and I love it.
I can't
love
wait to
sitting
get
outside.
Still the leopard carpet, or did they change that?
No, they changed that. It was
Okay.
a little dirty, so they had to change.
Yeah, I imagine so. Well, we were also talking before the show. You had an amazing experience, a few months back with Jack Nicklaus and the PGA Tour.
Yes.
And was that the Honda Classic? That was the event?
The Honda Classic in West Palm Beach. I was completely bowled over when I got the call. Actually, it was a text from his office saying, would you consider speaking at the Honda Classic as a keynote speaker? And I'm like, yes. I didn't think, oh my gosh, what did I just commit to? What do I have to say? I don't play golf. And so, but of course, I'm like, yes. And they're like, oh, we're so excited. And then I started getting the jitters, nervous. I honestly called a therapist and said, I am so scared. I don't know what
Naturally, yeah. Public speaking is kind of like one of the top fears, I guess, for people.
And it's ridiculous, you know, because I do it all the time. But for them, all these important people and celebrities, and so right before I went on stage, Barbara Nicklaus was at the table. The whole family was at my table and supporting me, and I leaned over and I said, I'm nervous. She goes, you'll be fine. You just walk on up there, and if you get nervous, you look over here, and me and my daughter are going to stick our tongue out at you. And
so this is Jack Nicklaus's family. I mean, this is like
and I got
the
to
stuff
spend
of legend.
so much time with the whole Nicklaus Children's Healthcare Foundation. I got to spend so much time with all of those wonderful people. I got to go to the Bears Club.
Incredible.
And, you know, just, it was, and he's a legend to everyone else. But to me, I've never met a more passionate person about children other than maybe my husband. He almost made me cry, because when he talked about the children their foundation has saved, I started almost crying with him.
Oh my gosh.
And the guy just, how do you get, he's a bear. He's a tough guy.
Right.
But all you have to do is talk about children, is like, he becomes one.
Soft on the inside, though, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like a Tootsie Pop, if you think about it.
Kind
of hardened on the outside and tough.
Where did those things go? I haven't
Yeah.
seen one in years.
You just got to lick them enough to get to the soft center. You know, I don't know how many licks it takes.
I think there's a
Depends when you bite into it, I guess.
That's right.
But it's such a sweetheart of a guy.
He
what
was,
an experience.
and he knew that we were struggling. His next door neighbor happens to have supported us for 20 years. Haiti Children has, been friends with his neighbor for years.
Wow.
And out of the blue, during cocktail hour, my supporter went over to Jack's house, as they do every evening, and he mentioned my work, and I got a phone call saying, submit a grant. I want to pay for all your children's medicine. And I did, and I was, quite, I'm like, I hope he understands that our medicine costs at least $100,000 a year, because we take care of 8,000, we have 8,000 patient visits in our mobile clinics and static clinics and our ICU. So I submitted it, check, next day.
Unbelievable.
Just because
That's incredible.
and believe me, he vetted us, he knew our work, and it was rigorous, vetting. But, thank the Lord, we are very, very accountable. And the comment on our grant request was, I've never seen anybody submit a grant request with 14 pages of just receipts and how many pills every day. And I'm thinking I need to make this very detailed. So, he's like, please don't do that anymore.
It's very thorough documentation. Yeah. Now you're good. You're in the system.
Yes.
And legit and vetted.
And then,
and what a generous supporter.
When I was there, I was very stressed because I'd just gotten back from Haiti, and our physical therapy center is like the epicenter of our work, because over 60% of our children have disabilities, or, it could be mental, physical, and some of them are considered terminally ill. But our therapy center was 20 years old. The roof leaks when the kids are laying on the massage tables getting their stretching. And so I filmed that before I went to speak at the Honda Classic, thinking maybe if I show this to somebody, show them the conditions in which we work, maybe somebody will fund that. Well, guess who funded it? The
Jack again.
Nicklaus Family Healthcare Foundation. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So we have a brand new therapy center, and some of the equipment that Bridging Bionics uses is now being shipped as we speak to our little therapy center in Haiti, first of its kind ever there in the Western Hemisphere.
What's the old ask and you shall receive in the Bible? And you put it out there, and all that generosity and love came back.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt, I've learned not to ever shy away from asking, because it's my kids.
Right.
And if your kid was sick and you couldn't pay for it, you'd be setting up a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah.
And, I am so not going to get political, but every one of my kids that we have adopted, we have 119, if they were in the U.S., they would have been aborted. And, now I have a famous rugby player who's in Wales, England, all over television, and he couldn't walk when we got him. And now I have a young man who just got invited to play for the Kansas City Comets. I'm going to take him to the Dominican Republic next month to try out there as well. And, all of these kids would have been aborted because they were not normal in the womb. Right,
right. Well, you not only are housing and caring for these kids, but you're trying to create leaders.
Yes.
Stars.
Yes.
Stars. Of whether they stay in Haiti or move on.
Absolutely.
But that's the goal, right?
These kids are not going to be normal.
Yeah.
They're never going to be normal. They're going to be spectacular.
Yeah.
They are, all of them understand that they are ambassadors for abandoned children and orphans. They don't take that for granted. They're not allowed to. They understand how hard Joe and I work every day to raise money for them, and what a sacrifice it is to the people who give to help them live and eat.
So they want to, give that due. Give it its just due, and
these kids
kind of pay back all that love and investment,
and
they feel responsible.
I'm not a normal mom, but they, they have to do what I say.
Yeah.
Like this summer, we're not getting summer vacation. We're going straight through the summer doing 8 to 3 school because only 2 of my kids made it to top of the class, and I expect them all to do that. I expect every one of them to do that.
So we're going to keep working.
Absolutely. They have to be exceptional because of where they came from.
Yeah.
And if they're not exceptional, then we failed.
Yeah. Well, Susie, we're going to take a quick break. Good spot for a break. We also want to get to the video.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a fresh video to go
I
to
do.
today. Well, first, we're going to take a quick break. We do want to thank our summer underwriters for making shows like this happen with Susie Krabacher of Haiti Children. We've got City of Aspen, Gonzo Nation, Haiti Children, Highlands Ale House, Klug Properties, Picken County Landfill, which we're now calling Picken County Solid Waste Center, and Sundog Athletics. We're going to our only break of the show, guys. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. We've got so much to get to. Learn more about these amazing kids in Haiti and how you can get involved. We'll be right back. Support for the local show comes from the City of Aspen, reminding you that you can significantly reduce your carbon footprint by composting food scraps. When food is buried in the landfill, it produces extremely potent greenhouse gas emissions that adds to the trapping of heat in our atmosphere. You can become a climate change warrior by joining our compost program today. Learn more at aspen.gov.
The Gonzo Foundation is a nonprofit organization created to promote literature, journalism, and political activism through the legacy of Hunter S. Thompson, and is a proud supporter of the local show and GrassRoots TV. For more information, visit thegonzofoundation.org.
Locally owned and located at the base of Aspen Highlands, Highlands Ale House features delicious scratch-made comfort food, cocktails, beer, and more. Their sunny outdoor deck is ski in, ski out. 2 miles from Aspen, they're open daily, winter and summer.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
Donate, shop, and save. The Mother Lode Mercantile, now open at the Picken County Landfill.
Celebrating our 26th anniversary, Sundog Athletics is your opportunity to experience Aspen's most amazing adventure locations and gain new skills to increase your safety, performance, and enjoyment while mountain biking, road biking, hiking, and paddling on Aspen's exclusive canoeing adventure. Like Sundog Athletics on Facebook for fresh adventure updates.
Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
We're back here on the local show. Thanks for sticking with us, guys, especially our live audience on YouTube and Facebook. We're going international, Susie, with our reach.
I love it. I love it.
We've got a great video that was freshly produced this week
Yes.
for the show. Can you give us just a brief intro to the video?
So over the last 28 years, the first shot is me when I was in my 20s.
Early on.
At the abandoned baby unit, which we took over when we realized that there were so many children in government hospitals being abandoned there. So the first shot, I'm even shocked to look at it. I was 29 when that was taken.
Oh my gosh.
And then it progresses until last February when I went down to do relief work for the earthquake victims. We managed to raise enough money to rebuild 40 homes and delivered something like 2 million meals to the area.
Amazing.
With lots of security, because Haiti has really deteriorated.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about kind of what's state of the union in Haiti, but let's check out this video next for more.
In 1994, Haiti Children began our work, rescuing abandoned and orphaned children. Here you see the abandoned baby unit at the government hospital. Within 5 years, the abandoned baby unit was full of sick, disabled, and very scared little children. Within 2 years, we began taking these children into our permanent care, giving them a home forever. In our clinics, we received over 8,000 patient visits in 2021 alone. In 2021, we were able to raise enough money to build 40 homes for those at the epicenter of Haiti's 7.2 level earthquake. In addition, Haiti Children serves over 2.2 million meals to children annually. In our 3 schools, we educate 750 students. Our water wells provide filtered water to 4 of the surrounding villages.
I haven't seen you yet. Yeah.
So that's really great, kind of like a capsule of kind of when you started up
Yeah.
to kind of modern times through Haiti Children. You have 119 kids currently.
119 kids, about 700 students in our schools. We have 3 schools. About 8,000 patient visits every year in our clinics. Our water program, we supply 4 villages with water for free, drinkable chlorine water. And then our community services, we have a lot of community services about safety, about, AIDS is still prevalent in Haiti, a lot of sex education, household finances, how to open a bank account, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like real world information,
world.
not just academics.
Yes, and
So
also
you're teaching them like academic classes.
and agronomy,
Okay.
how to grow
Okay.
their own food, which is a really important thing this day and age with such food insecurity throughout the
Yeah.
world.
Right.
And we're growing. We have 6,000 square feet of greenhouses, and so many I think we have over 100 goats, and and they just keep multiplying. And we're going to start growing rabbits.
So are the goats and rabbits going to eat the new soccer field that's coming?
We're getting
Let's talk
a
about that a
soccer
little
field.
bit.
So Haiti is 60% controlled by gangs right now, and so much of the youth are going to join gangs because it's lucrative, they're uneducated, and you can make $5, $10 a day, which that's a lot of money to them. The kidnappings bring in a lot of funds, and kidnappings, I think there were 800 so far this year. They do target foreigners. That's a real issue.
So that's how the gangs are generating money. That's a revenue source, is kidnapping and holding people for ransom,
Exactly.
basically.
So we wanted to do something to get the kids to see how. I don't know a Haitian young man or woman who doesn't love soccer. They're crazy for soccer. So
Love
we
it.
decided we're going to start a soccer academy on our very large piece of property, and we've got about 70,000 square foot of infrastructure, but we still have a lot of land. So we're shipping in a real soccer turf from the U.S.,
Incredible.
and it's a turf. It's not sod, it's turf, it's regulation.
Okay.
And we're going to start inviting kids to come and play and go through the academy. It's a 3-year process, and they hopefully will get invited to go to other countries to play soccer, to get them out of the poverty. Even, you get paid to play soccer in Haiti. So it's such a huge opportunity, and my kids are extremely athletic. We have always had a soccer field. We've just been playing on dirt.
Right,
But
right.
a donor has said, we want you to have a real soccer field. And I'm like, okay, now I just have to raise the funds to keep, to hire all the coaches and to hire the academic teacher. And, we have the buildings. We already have the buildings, and it's the kids in the community. We're starting with 300 kids, and they have to try out, and they have to be making good grades,
Okay.
and they have to have a letter from their pastor or their community leader that they're, a upstanding citizen. So it's a competition, and then
That is so cool.
once we get 300, and we feel like we can probably move up to 500 kids. We've got the space in the room, and so that's one of my most exciting projects.
Well, what's amazing is the orphanage has overflowed, into the community. So whether it's more educational needs or medical needs or athletic needs, and giving these kids hope, their parents hope,
Yeah.
and an avenue or
Yes.
avenues to pursue. So they got really I have a purpose. I can now pursue my dreams
And I'm
be
part of
successful
something.
and part of something.
Because
like
if
a
you're,
real community.
they feel so alienated because you either are part of a gang and you're part of something,
Right.
or a
kinda-
sport. But
Right.
sports aren't, they're not free in Haiti. So we're like, okay, we can get people to support this, and we can offer it to the poorest of the poorest of the poorest in these villages, and they can be part of a soccer team too. You don't have to have money. You can come to ours. And, I feel, I don't believe in giving without getting something in return. The kids, when they join the soccer program, they also have to volunteer for the church, for the disabled school,
Okay.
and in our therapy center, so that it has value.
Right, right. They're earning it at
Yes.
that point. It's not just given
Yes.
to them, on a silver platter. So they're learning things in life that have value. You earn, you work
Exactly.
for, you give, you volunteer, you do something to earn
Exactly.
that. And when I went to the website, because I wanted to give, and the hardest thing for me was how do I funnel, which part of Haiti children do I want it? And so my dog's name is Sammy, and I saw Sammy's clinic, which is your medical clinic.
Yes.
So how can people get involved? And then they can kind of, choose which aspect they might want to support.
There are so many different things. Some people care more about children's health.
Yeah.
So there's a place to give on the website. You just put in health care. If you want to sponsor an orphan, it's about, we do everything for these children. They don't just sit in their beds all day. They go to school, they go on field trips, they have movie nights with popcorn, and they go to church, and they get to invite the community. We had 750 kids come to our last community kids party. So that the kids feel like they are important. They're not orphans, they're a family. And the kids are responsible when the food insecurity is huge. So that's another place you can give. I would say education, sponsor a student. This year we will give over 2.2 million meals this year, and the kids are responsible for packing those meals to be delivered to 16 other schools other than their own. Because our school has a feeding program. The schools in our area do not. So our kids, for their charitable gift, we get the food for free from many, many organizations like Food for the Poor, Feed the Hungry. So our kids get that food, but they have to give it to 16 other schools, and they have to pack it, and so it makes them feel important.
It's so neat how they're incorporated. They're engaged. They're part of it, the whole thing. So I guess as we kind of wrap the show, Susie, how does that make you feel? How does this office make you feel? Because it's so giving. It's such a heartfelt.
I love
thing that
my
you're doing.
job, and I love my staff, and taking care of 10,000 people every year, and I can't even fathom it until I go down. I'm like, oh, well, there's 750 there, and then their schools are 750, and then our mobile clinics, and then our water programs, and I'm like, this is so amazing.
So the joy
I
just
love it.
radiates. I can tell. Did you have fun on the show today?
Oh, you know I always do.
It's going to get more fun because I
I
made
know
cookies
the
for you.
cookies. I'm eating half of them on the way home.
Thank you for being here. Thank you
you.
for all you do. I can't thank you enough.
Thank
I mean, it's
you.
just amazing. You and your husband, Joe Krabacher.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much with Haiti Children. I hope you guys enjoyed this week on the local show.
The Gonzo Foundation is a nonprofit organization created to promote literature, journalism, and political activism through the legacy of Hunter S. Thompson and is a proud supporter of the local show and GrassRoots TV. For more information, visit thegonzofoundation.org.
Locally owned and located at the base of Aspen Highlands, Highlands Ale House features delicious scratch-made comfort food, cocktails, beer, and more. Their sunny outdoor deck is ski in, ski out. 2 miles from Aspen, they're open daily, winter and summer.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
Donate, shop, and save. The Mother Lode Mercantile, now open at the Pickens County landfill.
Celebrating our 26th anniversary, Sundog Athletics is your opportunity to experience Aspen's most amazing adventure locations and gain new skills to increase your safety, performance, and enjoyment while mountain biking, road biking, hiking, and paddling on Aspen's exclusive canoeing adventure. Like Sundog Athletics on Facebook for fresh adventure updates.
Welcome to the